love to watch and see how they played it, and because all these actresses are so amazing. But yeah, sometimes it's a little hard for me to watch it, just because. I mean, especially my own stuff, because you're always like critiquing. You're like, oh, maybe I should have played this color instead, and blah blah blah. I mean, every actor goes through that. But I mean, I genuinely am a fan of the show, so I do love watching it.
Was it hard being out of the mix for a lot of season 2, being sort of coming away? Now you're back, and you just mentioned season 3. You're all going to be all over it, but you're going to be gone for a good portion of season 2.
Right.
Is that tough?
It's tough only in the sense that we're a really tight cast, and I really miss the girls, and they would be texting me like, "Where are you? Why are you here?" And like sending me pictures from set. But as an actor, when Netflix did year-to-year contracts. They don't have the standard 6-year TV deals for some people. And unfortunately, I had a scheduling conflict that I couldn't change, but I handled it. And Genji and I knew about this a while ago. And we did as many as we could, and now I'm in all season 3, and it's, but yeah, of course I missed it. It's my favorite character I think I've ever played.
People were not happy.
They were so not happy. Oh my God, I get accosted on the street.
Seriously, then that news came out. They're like, oh, Laura Prepon's not going to be in the whole season.
I
it was like,
thank you.
Rumors were flying, and people were, like you said, like coming up to you right and left. Like, what are you doing?
I know, but the funny thing is, like, I couldn't talk about the conflict that happens. So people, when they're in mystery, they tend to fill in the blanks, But yeah, I just got the script for episode 2 in season 3, and it's just like, whoa, like it's so good. The fans are gonna love it. I'm excited.
It's hard because of the Netflix model's great because you get all these episodes and you can binge, but everyone's at a different place. And we talked about this because Jessica has watched the first 8 of season 2. I'm trying to take it slow because I've made this mistake before. I get through them too quick, and so I've only watched the first episode of season 2.
Okay.
So even we can't talk about it, and you're coming on the radio here to talk about season 2, but some people have only watched 1, some people have watched all of them.
Well, that's what's funny is a new thing that I'm starting to realize that people say is immediately they're like, I'm on episode 4, I'm on episode 7, don't tell me. It's like a whole new thing where the first thing that comes out of their mouth is which episode they're on.
Right.
But I remember Genji saying that writing for a show, and she realized this going into season 2, writing for a show that people binge watch, you can really kind of take your time with the characters and really tell the story because you're going to be seeing them again in 2 hours.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it kind of shifts the way the writers are writing the show. And even though I'm not in a chunk of the middle of season 2, she always talks about it being like, you're there in spirit, they talk about you and whatever, and then I come back, I don't want to give anything away to people who haven't watched it, but there's a big thing.
Certainly.
Yeah, that I can't, whatever.
A big thing. I have to say, I loved even just I think it's in episode 1, you probably saw it already, John, with just the flashbacks to Alex and Piper, like back when they're traveling and living large. I always love seeing that, what their life was like.
I know, it's pretty cool. What's funny is the scene that we shot where we're in the pool, it was in the middle of a snowstorm. And but there were like plants around us, and we were in a pool inside, and it was hilarious. And then you watch it on screen, you're like, whoa, that looks like Bali. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, it was like a snowstorm outside when we were shooting. It's insane. But it turned out really good.
So did you know going into this season, or going into season 2, that this was how it was going to be handled? Did you know that Alex was going to, kind of screw over Piper and get out of jail? And that's how they were going to sort of write your character out and then write her back, and then...
Totally. Genji and I talked about this a while ago, and we also knew about season 3 a while ago, but we just couldn't say anything because everything with the show is very, very tight-lipped because luckily the fans are so awesome, but we try to keep everything kind of on the DL so people can be pleasantly surprised when they find out about it.
I have to say, I'm a little concerned. I don't know how Alex ends up back in the show, but judging from the fact that you are coming back and will be in season 3, I'm guessing she ends up back in jail.
I'm not saying anything, girl. I don't want to ruin anything for you.
Yeah,
see, this is why we all have to be very
Because my mind is already going there. I mean, isn't your mind going there?
No, I'm trying to hold my mind back.
Yeah, that's
my
very
mind
good
moves
willpower.
slower than yours. That's
a very good willpower. No, but I think that people are, the reviews of people who watch the whole season are, they're happy with how the show is turning out. And yeah, it's so amazing that everyone's like, where are you? We miss you. And it's, as an actor, it's really flattering to have fans love your character so much. It's like, you can't really ask for anything else,
We're talking with Laura Prepon, who plays Alex on Orange is the New Black Season 2. Just all dropped on Netflix a few days ago, so go check it out, as well as Season 1 if you haven't. And you talked earlier, Laura, about how you like to read the scripts or watch to see, what's going on with other characters even when you're not around. Is there a specific character, something you've really invested in that you're just as a fan curious what's going on?
That is a really hard question to ask. I remember someone also asked me who would I want to be my prison wife. And it's like every character is so... These actresses are so tied to their character and they're such individuals. Like all of our characters are so well sculpted that it's hard for me to actually choose just one because I love all of them. And that's not a cop-out. It's actually like every character is so cool. Like, how do you choose between, like, Red and Crazy Eyes or, like, Piper and Big Boo or Nikki? It's like you can't. Everyone's so awesome. You know what I mean?
What do you think about Emmys being submitted? Orange is the New Black going to be submitted in the comedy category.
Yeah.
And that's obvious. We've seen a lot of things in different categories and shows trying to figure out where should we put it. Could have gone either way. Went comedy. What do you think about that?
When we first got word that it was going to be a comedy, we were all a little like, oh, okay. We didn't really know, because you can't really, the show doesn't really fit in a drama or a comedy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Netflix is awesome, and thus far they haven't taken a wrong step. So we trust them. So hopefully it'll work out for us.
One of the things I love when watching the show is thinking that you initially auditioned for Piper.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Yeah.
They weren't even casting Alex at the time. But I saw that it was Jenji Cohen. I read the script. I loved it. I was actually I was going to take a break from television and focus on my writing and directing and then doing features. But this script came around, and my manager, who I've been with for over 15 years, was like, you got to read this. And I'm like, I'm not doing TV. I'm not reading it. And he's like, you have to. I know your taste. And I read it, and I was like, oh, my God, I need to be a part of this. And they were only casting Piper, and I knew I was wrong for her, but I was like, screw it. I need to go do this anyway. And then Jenji, she was like, I can't get you out of my mind for Alex. You're Alex Voss. And it all worked out, and Alex is the coolest badass, Yeah. I love her. I love playing her every day. It's so cool.
She's an awesome character. I remember when I interviewed you for the story in EW, you were telling me that like you get like women are like stopping you on the street and proposing to you.
It's crazy. It's yeah. But
that happens to me too, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
No, the fan base is like so supportive. It's really great. They really have embraced all of these. There is another show with all these strong, independent women, who were totally individuals and fully themselves. There's something for everyone. It's really cool.
How do you balance? You mentioned your writing and directing, and you had this other conflict with something you were producing,
right.
I think. How do you balance that going forward with
I don't sleep
acting?
a lot. It's funny because I'm co-writing a cookbook with this really good friend of mine, and literally just yesterday someone was like, how do you have the time to do all that? And you just make the time, Yeah,
you're very Martha Stewarty, right?
Yeah,
you
totally.
have like a cooking thing.
Yeah, totally. My mom was my chef, and she taught me everything she knows, so I've been wanting to do something in the cooking world for years,
A prison food cookbook?
Definitely not, because nobody wants to actually eat prison food. But yeah, it's honestly, I'm very good at time management.
All right, well, last time you were here, you're born and bred in Jersey.
I am.
Jessica, born and bred in Jersey.
That's right.
I live in Jersey right now. We played a little New Jersey trivia game with you.
Yeah, and I was terrible at it.
Yeah, you weren't good, but they were hard questions. I have a new one. I have a new Jersey game for
you.
All
right,
ready?
Fine.
This is called Jersey or Not Jersey.
Oh, God, okay.
I'm going to give you the names of people, and you have to tell me whether they were born and bred in Jersey.
Or not.
Or not Jersey.
Okay.
Pretty simple rules, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go through it. Ready? Jersey or not Jersey, Michael Douglas.
Not Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh, man.
Jersey.
Michael Douglas was born in Jersey?
Jersey. There you have.
Wait, that means Kirk Douglas was living in Jersey?
Oh, my God. I did not know that.
Yeah. All right, you're 0 for 1.
All right.
Let's go again.
I told you I was bad at this game.
Let's go again. Ready? Tara Reid.
I actually think she is. Well, what do you think, Jessica?
I say yes.
Okay, fine, yes.
She's Jersey.
All right.
She's Jersey.
Girl.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
1-1. Pretty good. All right, let's go. Ready? Adina Menzel or Adele Dazeem. Either one.
I'm going to say not Jersey. Because I don't think you'll do 2 jerseys in a row or 3 jerseys in a row. So I'm going to say no.
You're playing a mind game.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm hedging my bets
She's
right
trying
now.
to game the system right now.
Yeah.
You're right. She's not Jersey.
Nice.
Not
Where is
Jersey.
she from? Do you give
Pays to be a gambler, guys.
Do you give the birth location?
I don't, but I think she's New York.
We should have doubled down on that
Should
one.
have doubled down. All right, ready? Vera Farmiga. Jersey or not Jersey?
I'm going to say not Jersey.
She's Jersey.
God damn it.
Vera Farmiga is Jersey. Do you want to tell something honestly?
How many amazing people from Jersey?
Here's the great thing. I actually put her down. I put her down when I was making this list. I just assumed I had her as a not Jersey, and then I did double check. She's from Jersey.
Wow.
Vera Farmiga. All right, you're 2 and 2.
All right.
Former co-star Topher Grace.
No, because he's from Darien, Connecticut.
Very good.
Nice try.
Nice.
I
Well
even
done.
knew where he was from. I mean, I
Well
did work with him
done.
for 8 years. Okay.
Well done. All right, ready? Robert De Niro.
Not Jersey.
That's correct. She's on a roll.
He's got to be New
All right.
York, right?
Yeah, he's New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's New York. All right, here we go. Carrot Top.
I'm going to
Jersey?
say, you know what?
Jersey or not
I
Jersey?
actually think he is from Jersey.
Okay.
Wait. Jess?
I would say Jersey.
Okay.
I would put him in the
I
Tara
actually do
Reid
think he's
school.
from Jersey.
Yeah, of people that Jersey's biggest pride.
Right, exactly.
Carrot Top is not Jersey.
Where's he from? Like
Not-
Kansas or something?
Yeah, no idea where he's
Oh,
from.
God.
Mars. I think he's from Mars.
He's from
actually,
Mars.
when I looked last time. All right. You're
Damn.
4 and 3. You're doing pretty well, though. You're doing pretty well. All right, next up. Jersey or not Jersey, Ray Liotta.
Oh, man, I hope he's from Jersey because he's a badass.
I would guess New York for Ray Liotta.
You want to go with New York?
No, go with your instinct.
All right, I'll say Jersey.
Good instincts. You're correct. Ray Liotta is from Jersey.
Nice.
5 and 3. Current co-star, Kate Mulgrew.
Oh, God.
Plays Red on
She's
Orange is
not
the
from
Black.
Jersey.
You're correct. She is not from
Okay.
Jersey. You're doing really well in this.
Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. My confidence is building in this game.
It is building. You're 6 and 3. Let's go this time. Meryl Streep.
Oh,
Meryl Streep, Jersey
I don't know.
or not Jersey?
I actually don't. I don't think she's from Jersey.
Meryl Streep's
she
from
might
Jersey.
be.
She's
Yeah.
from Jersey.
I feel like she's from like
Yep.
Lambertsville or something.
You know what I didn't? Oh, forget it. Okay, well, let's continue.
Where's she? Lambertville? Well,
I don't know. I don't know why that just popped into my
I
head.
didn't know. I just found out that Tom Cruise is from Jersey. I didn't know. he
Yeah,
was from
no, I
Jersey.
knew that. I knew
that's
that.
a big one.
I didn't know that.
He's
My
big.
high school biology teacher's son went to school with him.
Glenn
That's how I knew
Ridge.
that, yeah.
Glenn Ridge,
Yeah.
I think.
Didn't know
Glenn Ridge,
that.
New Jersey.
Random.
All right,
Next
next
to Montclair.
one.
All right, next one. Jersey or not Jersey? John Travolta.
I think he might be Jersey.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Good
Oh.
one. 7 and 4. You're doing very well at this.
Thank you.
Very well at this. All right, ready? Jersey or not Jersey? Glenn Close.
I'm gonna hedge my bets now because I think there's too many jerseys in a row. You got to put a not Jersey on there.
Good call.
Okay.
Good call. It's a good call. She's not Jersey.
Good.
7 and 5. Here we go again. Ready? Jersey or not Jersey? Laura Prepon. We're going with Michael Bolton.
Oh man.
Michael Bolton.
Why do I think he's from Jersey?
Jersey or not Jersey?
I don't think Jersey would do that hair.
Oh, really?
Girl, Charles
Really?
Bon Jovi,
Really?
Oh,
Richie Sambora in their heyday.
true.
I'm gonna say Jersey.
Not Jersey.
Oh damn it! I
Right.
didn't even end with a win.
So here we go. You're at 7 and 6. We'll give you one more. Then with the win. I'm not going to give you Bruce Springsteen or John Bon Jovi.
Typical,
Don't be
I
looking.
get it.
Don't be looking for them. Ready? I'm
I
going to give
know.
you last one. George Costanza himself. Jason Alexander. Jersey or not Jersey?
I'm gonna say not Jersey.
Incorrect. He's Jersey.
Oh my God! All these people are from Jersey.
7 and 7. How dare they? Right?
How dare you?
You
with
did
these
all right.
questions?
You did better than last time.
I totally am doing better
You
than
held
last
your
time.
own. You held your own. It's
Thank
not a
you.
tie. It's
Thank you.
It's a
I had help.
50-50 game.
I had help.
It's a 50-50 game. You came in at 50-50. 7-7. All right, Laura Prepon, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Love having you. You look stellar and stunning.
Thank
and
you.
check her out. Orange is the New Black. It's on Netflix right now. Go check it out. We'll be back with more on EW Morning Live.